Hello friends, let's start off with STAAR State of Texas Assessments of Academic Readiness Algebra 1 paper. This is administered May 2019. So we are given the reference material STAAR Algebra 1. A reference material is given here. What is the reference material? It is about all the formulas, factoring, properties of exponents, linear equations, quadratic equations, all those are given. So for reference, whenever you are needed, you can please go and check out there. So we'll start off with the first problem. So what is the slope of the graph y is equal to 12x minus 19 is? Now you know what is the graph in the slope intercept form. It is nothing but it is equal to y is equal to mx plus b. So now this is the equation. So you are having m as the slope here, m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So in this question they asked what is m over here. If you are comparing this with this equation, that is 12x minus 19, you are having your slope here, it's equal to 12. So therefore D is the right answer. Second problem, a golfer hit a golf ball from a tee box that is 6 yards above the ground. The graph shows the height in yards of the golf ball above the ground as a quadratic function of x. The horizontal distance in yards of the golf ball from the tee box. So this is the graph given to us. So we know what is the, here this value is given over here from where it is, they hit the ball, the golfer is hitting the ball, it's going to height of this is the maximum height it's attaining, and then it's coming back. So it's a quadratic equation over here because it's in a form of a parabola. So now here is asking what is the domain of the function of this situation. So now here if you take the domain, you have to take all the x values. So this is the x value, this is the x value. So now x over here lies between which two values, because here these dotted lines are given these, so you're getting a less than or equal to. So it is starting from 0, it is starting x is greater than or equal to 0 and is less than or equal to 230. So this is the answer because it's very clearly given that this golfer is hitting from here to here. So therefore the domain is x lies between 0 to 230. Next, which value of x makes the equation 1.25 into 4x minus 10 equal to 7.5 true? So now what do we do in this case? We find out, we do a distributive property, isn't it? So therefore we'll take distributive property for this. So it is 1.25 into 4x minus 1.25 into 10 is equal to 7.5. So you're getting this as 5x minus, here it becomes 12.5 is equal to 7.5. So therefore 5x is equal to, this is 7.5. So 7.5, if you are adding plus 12.5 on both sides, here you are getting it as equal to plus 12.5, this side becomes 0, so therefore this is equal to 20. So 5x is equal to 20, x is equal to 20 divided by 5, which is equal to 4. So the answer over here is, the third one is D option. Next, going into the fourth one, which function is equivalent to g of x is equal to x square plus 15x minus 54 over here? We'll see over here. First we'll take the product of these two last term. So 1 into minus 54, the coefficient of x square is 1 into minus 54, which is equal to minus 54. For more about factorization, how to factorize a given quadratic equation or a trinomial, you can watch into the description. A link is given wherein it is given about how to solve a factorization problem, how to factorize a polynomial, how to factorize quadratic equation is given in the link. So please go into the link and find that. You can see about the basics of this factorization. Now what do we do is we find out what are the factors of 54. What are the factors of 54? 2 into 27, then 3 into 9, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 ones are, so now you can write 54 as equal to, the factors of 54 are 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to take two numbers in such a way that if you subtract those two, or because the product has to be equal to minus 54 and the addition of those two should be equal to 15. So how do we take this? If we take 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 6 is 15, but 9 into 6 is not giving you minus 54, it's giving you plus 54, so we cannot take that. So we'll take 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 18 and 3, 18 minus 3 is 15, and 18 into 3 is 18 into minus 3 is 54. We can do that. So therefore minus 54 written as 18 into minus 3, and also 15 can be written as 18 minus of 3. So in the place of 15 we can write it as x square plus 18x minus 3x minus 54. So in these two we can take out x common, so you're getting x plus 18 minus 3 into x plus 18. So which is equal to, you're getting x plus 18 into x minus 3, because x plus 18 is common. So which term is here equivalent to this? It is G. The option G is equivalent to this. So therefore G is our correct option for the fourth one. Now next, going into the fifth one, the table shows the linear relationship between the average height in feet of trees on a tree farm and the number of years since the trees were planted. Average tree height over here, it's given over here 1. When it's since the tree were planted, it is given here, it is 1 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet, 11 feet, 15. I'm sorry, when one number of years since 1 year, 3 years, 6 years, 11 years, 15 years. So the average height in feet is, it's becoming 10 feet, 24 feet, 45, 80. So it's increasing. What is the rate of change of the average height in feet of the trees on the farm with respect to the number of years since the trees were planted? So now here you can see, how do you find out what is the rate of change of the average height in feet? So we'll take here, this is x1, this is x2, this is y1, this is y2. The formula for your rate of change is nothing but your slope. You're finding out the slope over here. So slope is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 24 minus 10 divided by 3 minus 1, which is equal to 14 divided by 2, which is equal to 7. So 7 feet per year, that is fifth answer is C. What is the equation in slope intercept form of the line that passes through the points minus 4, 2 and 12, 6? So we have slope intercept form. What is the slope intercept? So now here, what is the slope intercept form which we have? It is nothing but it's equal to y is equal to mx plus b. This is a slope intercept form which we are having. Therefore we are having, what is m? M can be written as the slope, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We find using this formula. Slope is equal to this. So what is y2 over here? You can take this as x1 y1, this as x2 y2. So y2 minus y1 means it is 6 minus 2 divided by 12 minus of minus 4, which is equal to 4 by 16, which is equal to 1 by 4. So now here you got 1 by 4, which is equal to 0.25. So now it can be between f and g. We can see over here, because 0.25 is there for both, and that too it's positive for both of them. Now we'll find out what is b. How do we find out b? Now we got y is equal to 0.25x plus b over here. So now we take one of the x and y values. We'll take x1 and y1 and substitute in this the x and y values to get b. So you get here 2 is equal to 0.25 into minus 4 plus b. So this will be equal to 2 is equal to minus 1 plus b, which implies that b is equal to 2 plus 1. If you are adding 1 on both sides, so you're getting 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3. So b is equal to 3. So what is the equation which you are getting? It is equal to y is equal to 25x plus 3. So it is F is the option, right option we are getting, the correct answer. Now going to the 7th. Subscribe to my channel if you like my video. Seventh one, which graph best represents minus 5y is equal to minus 6 plus 15? So minus 5y is equal to minus 6x plus 15. Now we'll bring this into the form y is equal to mx plus b. So we have to make this as, we shouldn't have any coefficient for y over here because we are having minus 5. So what we will do? We divide throughout by minus 5. If you divide throughout by minus 5, what will you get? Y is equal to minus 5 by 5, or if you are doing it by minus 5, here you will get it as minus 6x by minus 5 plus 15 by minus 5. So here you will be getting it as y is equal to 6 by 5x minus 3. So now here the slope is 6 by 5. It is a positive slope. So it will be either this graph or this graph, because these two are having positive slope. And what is the y-intercept? We are having y-intercept is equal to nothing but, here it is equal to minus 3. So which graph has the y-intercept as minus 3? So it is here. If minus 3 is over here, 0 minus 3. So therefore C is the right option for the 7th one. Next, going into the 8th, a baker determined the annual profit in dollars from selling pies using P of n equal to 52n minus 0.05 n square, where n is the number of pies sold. What is the annual profit if the baker sells 400 pies? So now here you are given n is the number of pies. So here n is equal to 400 for us. He is asking to find when you are selling 400 pies. So P of 400 is equal to 52 into 400 minus 0.05 into 400 into 400, that is n square, isn't it? So we are taking it 2 times. So therefore this is equal to 4 2s are 8, 4 5s are 20. So this becomes 20,800 minus 4 4s are 16, 16 5s, here you are getting it as 80. So 8,000, which is equal to 12,800. So the answer is G over here. 12,800 is the number of pies, the annual profit when 400 pies are sold. Next, in the 9th problem, an exponential function is graphed on the grid. So now here, which function is best represented by the graph? So now you know that you always an exponential function, we have it as g of x is equal to a into b to the power of x, where a is the y-intercept and b is the ratio. If it is greater than 0 and if it is less than 0, what will happen we'll just see. So if the graph b is greater than 0, the graph is it is going from smaller to a bigger number. It is increasing. This is an increasing graph. But if b is less than 0, then it is an decreasing graph, which you are having right now in the figure. This is a decreasing graph which we are having. It is decreasing in this way. So, or decreasing. So, the first option which we can see over here is b is less than 0 over here. So, where b is less than 0, in which options? It is in either A or in C. In either A or C you can have the answer. So here now you can check over here what is the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept? That is A value. A value over here, y-intercept is 6 over here. So in which do we have 6? Here we are having. So therefore it is A is the answer, because y-intercept is 6. So 9th one, the answer is A. Then going into the 10th one, what is the equation in slope-intercept form of the line that crosses the x-axis at 36 and is perpendicular to the line represented by y is equal to minus 4 by 9 x plus 5. So now when a line is perpendicular to another line, this is the given line. this is the given line. We have to find out a line perpendicular to this line. How can we find out the line perpendicular to the other line? Suppose if one line has the slope m1 and the other line has a slope of m2. So if m1 into m2 is equal to -1, then we can tell that these two lines are perpendicular. If this condition is happening, that is m1 into m2 is equal to -1, then only it is perpendicular. That means now here we having this slope is given to us. So -4/9 into, we have to find out what is the slope of the other one, that is m is equal to -1 we have to have. So now we have to find out what is the slope of this. So m is equal to, if you are multiplying on both sides by 9/4 minus 9/4, so what do you get here? You will get it as -1 into -9/4. So therefore this becomes 9/4. So the graph which is perpendicular, the line which is perpendicular to the given line is having a slope of 9/4. That is y is equal to, it should start with 9/4. So it can be h or j. The slope should be 9/4 x, and here it should be, here it is plus b, isn't it? This b value, if we find out whether whatever it is, then we can tell that the answer what we have is, here we can find out the option between h and j. So now he is telling that the slope intercept form, the line that crosses the x-axis at 36, it crosses the x-axis at the point 36, it seems. So when it is crossing at 36, this answer y should be equal to 0. If x is equal to 36, y should be equal to 0. So it should be between h and j. So now if you substitute in this equation, if you multiply it by 36, you will get a positive number which will be more than 81, but you won't get y is equal to 0. So definitely if you substitute in this, you will get y is equal to 9/4 into 36 minus 81, which is equal to 4 9s are. So here 9 9s are 81 minus 81 is equal to 0. So therefore you are getting this. Therefore the option is J. 11th one. A student worked out at a gym continuously for 50 minutes. The graph shows the remaining percentage of the workout as a linear function of x. The time in minutes. Which answer choice best describes the domain and range of the function for this situation? Now we have to take what are the points over here. You can see this dark dot. It means that it includes that point also. So here now you are having this point as 50, 0 and this point as 0, 100. So now what will be the range and what will be the domain over here? You can see from this very clearly that x and y values, they lie between which two values we can see here. Yeah, x values lie between 0 and 50 and y values lie between 0 and 100. So here it is less than or equal to, because here you are having this dark dot over here. That means it includes even 50 also. Here it includes this 100. So here we have to check wherein we have here in the first one all real numbers greater than or equal to. It can be between, I think this, yeah, it will not be this option B and D because it's not this two. Now we have to check for these two, A and C. All real numbers greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 100 is the range. Domain. That is wrong because it is 50 only here. So this is wrong. So here it is C, all real numbers greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 50. Yes, this is correct. And range, all real numbers greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 100. Therefore the choice C is correct over here. Next, going into the 12th one. The graph of quadratic parent function f was transformed to create the graph of f of x is equal to g of x is equal to f of x plus 2 minus 5. Which graph best represents g over here? So now in this graph we have that the parent function is f was transformed. The parent function is nothing but f of x is equal to x square is the parent function over here, and was transformed to create the graph of here x plus 2 minus 5. So here whenever it is given in this way, the point over here whatever we having here is, it is hk, which is the vertex. So now here h will be nothing but it will be equal to minus 2, and here k is also equal to minus 5, because here the y-intercept is minus 5 over here. It is meeting at y, a y point that is not y-intercept, it is meeting at the point 5. The vertex point is minus 2 and minus 5. So here first we have to find out what is the axis of symmetry, what is the vertex, because from this you know that if a is equal to a into x minus x plus h whole square minus 5, it becomes this graph. So your g of x will be equal to this, it becomes a parabola, and here if a is less than 0 it becomes an inverted one, because a is greater than 0 over here it is an upward one. So now what are the points h and k we have to see from the graph, because it is transformed to create the graph g of x is equal to f of x plus 2 minus 5. So whenever it is plus 2 we take h as equal to minus 2. When h is equal to minus 2 only, then you get x plus 2 over here. So therefore f of x plus 2, and this h over here, because it's not plus k, it is minus k, therefore you're getting the value as minus 2, and minus 5 is the vertex value over here. So now here where is the vertex? This is the vertex. We are getting this part as minus 2 and minus 5, which is h and k. So you can write this equation as, whenever you are getting such type of equation, it's nothing but a into x plus 2 whole square minus 5. So this is our function g of x over here. So this can be defined, and here we having this, if f of x is equal to x square, we can write it as a into x plus 2 whole square minus 5. Why we are writing it as whole square? Because it's a parabola. The parent function is f of x is equal to x square. That's why we can relate this parent function to this function when it is transformed to create the graph of this type. That f of x plus 2 becomes a into x plus 2 whole square, where this 2 is nothing but your h, and h, if it is plus 2, it is towards the left of 2, that is minus value it takes. So therefore this graph is the correct graph, h is correct over here. Next, 13th one. In the 13th one, which expression is equivalent to 45 into m to the power of minus 6 into p square v to the power of 12 divided by 15 into m to the power of minus 2 p to the power of 8 v to the power of minus 4 for all values of m, p and v where the expression is defined. So now whenever you're having such type of problems, so you write this as 45 by 15. Now we can take each and every variable in different separated by different multiplication signs. So p square by p to the power of 8 into v to the power of 12 divided by v to the power of minus 4. So now here this becomes 15 threes are. So it can be either in this or in this, these two, anything it will be the answer. So which is the answer, we'll just check it out over here. Now we are having, this can be written as m to the power of minus 6 plus 2, if you are taking this down power to the top, into p to the power of 2 minus 8 into v to the power of 12 plus 4. So what all we are getting here, m to the power of minus 4 into p to the power of minus 6 into v to the power of 16. Here you are having even a 3. So now how can we write? We write all those which has negative power to the numerator in the as power, we write it in the denominator. So 3 into v to the power of 16 divided by m to the power of 4 into p to the power of 6. So B is the answer. Next, 14th one. What is the positive solution to this equation? Record your answer and fill the bubbles on your answer document. So we have to take only the positive solution. We no need to take the negative solution. That's given to us over here very clearly. So now here how can we write this equation? 4x square plus 12x minus 135. If you do on both sides, you get it as 130 minus 135 equal to 0. So now what do? Is we don't have any common factor in this, so we just multiply 135 into 4. So if you multiply 135 into 4, what are you getting? It is equal to 540. So you're getting it as equal to 540. So we'll find out what are the factors of 540. So 540 factors are, you can write it as 2 if you take 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 zeros are 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are, then you can go into 5 table. So 5 2s are 10, 5 7s are 35. Then you can go into 3, 3 9s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. So here we having 540 can be written as equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 3 into 3 into 3. So here you are getting this much value. So now we have to get 12 over here. Which two factors we take will get 12, we have to see over here. You can just see 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20 over here you're getting. If this is 20 and then here 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, you won't get 27 and 20 there. Then 5 3s are 15, 15 3s are 45. If you're taking 45 and 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12. 45 and 12 also you're not getting. So we'll check it out in one more way. 5 6 are 30, 30 and 3 3s are 9, 9 2s, yeah, 30 and 18 you can take. 30 into 18 is nothing but 540, and 30 minus 18 is also giving for you 12. So we can write it as 4x square plus 30x minus 18x minus 135 is equal to 0. So what can we take out common from these two? You can take out 2x common from these two. So you'll get 2x plus 15 minus, here what are you getting? If you take out, what can you take out common from these two? You can take out 9 common from these two. So you'll get 2x plus 15, which is equal to 0. So you get it as, because this and this is common over here, you can take it as 2x plus 15 into 2x minus 9 equal to 0. So now they want only positive solution for this. So now here if you equate 2x plus 15, here if I write it down here you get it as 2x plus 15 is equal to 0, means you're getting 2x minus 15 if you do on both sides, you're getting it as minus 15 here. X is equal to minus 15 by 2, which is a minus value, so you cannot take this value. Now we'll consider the other one. 2x minus 9 equal to 0. So if you take plus 9 on both sides, 2x is equal to 9, x is equal to 9 by 2, which is equal to 4.5 is the answer over here. So solution for this problem is 4.5 is the solution for this problem. 14th one, I'm sorry. Then next, 15th one. Going into the 15th one, here what is given? A grill and a barbecue restaurant will be used to cook sausage links that are 2 pounds each and briskets that are 6 pounds each. No more than 120 pounds of sausage links and briskets will be cooked on the grill. So which inequality represents all possible combinations of x, the number of sausage links that will be cooked on the grill, and y, the number of briskets that will also be cooked. So now here you are having this as, it's given that 2 lb each and briskets that are 6 lb each, no more than 120 of lb of sausage. So here you are having no more than 120 pounds of sausage links, means it is sausage links, we'll take it as x. So 2 pounds of sausage links plus 6 pounds of briskets should be no more than 120, means it's less than or equal to 120. So this is the value which we get here. No more than, yeah, greater than 120 means it cannot be cross 120, but it's including 120 over here. Here in this first one it's not including, in the second one only it's including. Therefore the right option is B. Now going into the 16th one. What's the 16th one? We'll see. Which expression is equivalent to which expression is equivalent to 10 plus 7r minus r square plus minus 6r square minus 18 plus 5r. So now what will we do is we'll open this brackets and we'll write down what is it, 10 plus 7r minus r square. Now taking plus inside, it becomes plus into minus, minus 6r square, plus into a minus will become minus 18, plus into plus is plus 5r. So which is equal to, here now we will take all the like terms together, 10 minus 18 plus 7r plus 5r minus r square minus 6r square. So it becomes 10 minus 18 is minus 8. So where are we getting minus 8? In these two cases it can be h and j. So between h and j the answer is, now 7r plus 5r is 12r, then minus r square minus 6r square is minus 7r square. So where are we getting this option? In h. So our correct option is h over here. Now going into the next 17th one. In the 17th one, which graph best represents the solution set of y is greater than 3x minus 4? So now here slope is positive, it's greater than 3x minus 4, so all are positive slopes itself. But here y is greater. Greater means it should be above the value. So here which value we have to take, and here it is not, it should be a dotted line. So because it's greater than, it should be C or D. It's greater than means it cannot be below. So now what is the x-intercept and y-intercept? We can see if x is 0, y is greater than minus 4. So y is greater than minus 4 means is here, this is the value which we are having. And here next, if y is 0, x is, you are getting it in between, x is 4 by 3. So somewhere around 1.3 or something you will get. So it is here, this point. So therefore this is the correct graph. Therefore here you are having, it's greater than means it should be above this. This is the above and this is the below for your positive slope. So therefore D is the right option. Now 18th one. In the 18th one, a bank account earning annual compound interest was opened and no additional deposits or withdrawals were made after the initial deposit. The 18th one, a bank account earning annual compound interest was opened and no additional deposits or withdrawals were made after the initial deposit. The balance in the account after x years can be modeled by b of x is equal to 850 into 1.025 to the power of x. Which statement is the best interpretation of one of the values in this function? Now we know that b of x is equal to 850 into 1.025 to the power of x. Here this is a y-intercept, this is a. It is actually y is equal to a into b to the power of x, or b of x is equal to a to b to the power of x. This is the y-intercept. That is when x is a minimum, x is 0, what is the a value. Now this becomes the common ratio. So this is the ratio because it's greater than 1. Here it is 1.025. So it is greater than 1. It's an increasing graph over here. So therefore here you are having that what is the interpretation best, which statement is the best interpretation of one of the values in this function means, this is called as, also called as the common ratio r. So now here what is this r is nothing but it is equal to 2.5% is telling. The rate percent is 2.5%. So is it true or not? We'll just see. We'll check for all the values. Okay, now here the f value is wrong because the initial balance of the account decreases at the rate of 97.5% because it is not decreasing function, it's an increasing function. The balance in the account increases at the rate of 2.5% each year. Now here is given that initial balance of the account was 1.025. This is wrong because when you put x is equal to 0, the initial amount is only 850 which you get from there. Therefore you cannot take this. And the balance in the account at the end of 1 year is 850. So this we don't know how to predict. We'll just see what is the balance in the account increases at the rate. How does it increase at the rate each year? So now here you can just see when it is x value is 0, we know that y value we got it as 850, because if you put 1.025 to the power of 0, it becomes 1. 850 into 1 is 850. Next, when you're putting it as 1, x is 1, you get here 850 into 1.025 to the power of 1. So which is equal to 871.25. So therefore here you're getting so much. Now second year, if you add, what is the difference between this 871.25? So for each and every year how much it is increasing, if you multiply this by 850, if you multiply by, how are you getting this 871.25? It increases at the rate of 2.5% is telling, no? So 850 into 2.5 divided by 100, we get it as 871.25. So therefore G is the right option. You can see even for 3 also, if you do it 850 into 2.5 by 100, you are getting around 21. This is 850 plus 21.25, you will get it as 871.25. This 850 into 2.5 divided by 100 is 21.5. You're getting this as 21.25. This you will be adding to the previous one, then you will get this 871. So it is increasing at the rate of 2.5% each year. Next, if you add 21.25, you're getting it as 21 means 91, 892.50, 893, around 893 it is somewhere. So in this way it's going on increasing. If you be adding 21.25, so the balance in the account increases at the rate of 2.5% each year is the correct answer. A company collected data of the number of text messages sent and received using a text message application since October 2011. The table shows the number of text messages sent and received in billions over time. The data can be modeled by a quadratic function. So now here saying this data can be modeled by a quadratic function. Now we know what is the quadratic function. Here they are given this is the quadratic function, and we have to see if this it is in the form of, now your quadratic function is always in the form y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This a is, if this a is less than 0, then it is said to be a decreasing function, and c is the y-intercept. So therefore if you are having, if this a is greater than 0, then it is said to be an increasing function. So we'll just see, seeing at the y values, that is n of t values, is it increasing or decreasing, we'll see. So here you can see that it is increasing, 3, 10, 17, 27, 44, 64, 66 and so on. So therefore this is increasing function. So here we can just tell here which is increasing over here, these two coefficients. So it can be either b or d, because these two are positive over here. So therefore it is increasing, we can tell, because a coefficient of x square is positive, that is a is positive. Next, what is the next condition here? Is telling that this c is nothing but the y-intercept. How do we get the y-intercept from a given function? Whatever is the function we are having, it is nothing but it is equal to, if you put x is equal to t is equal to 0, that is x is equal to 0, you will get what is the y-intercept in any equation. So we'll just put that and see. If t is equal to 0, 5, whether we are getting text messages as n of t is so much or not, we'll just check whether it is 3 or not. That is n of t, we have to get it as 3. So we'll substitute one of those values and check in this over here. So we are taking this or this, no? So we are taking b value. In b value, n of t is equal to 0.07t into 5 square minus 0.15 into 5 plus 2.73. So what are we getting over here? We'll just check it out from the calculator. So here you can see that you are getting that 0.072 into 25 is equal to 1.8 minus, here it is 0.15 into 5, which is 0.75 plus 2.73. So we'll just add all these, we'll see what we are getting. This has to be subtracted from 0.7, 2.73 plus 1.8 is equal to minus 0.75. It is close to 3.78 you're getting. It is nearly close, so therefore we can tell which function best models the data, means it is B data. You can check it out for even this last one. Are you getting it? So 0.72072 into 5 into 5 plus 2.73 is, you're getting here 25 into 1.8. It is 1.8 plus 2.73, so you're getting somewhere around 4.53, so which is a very bigger value, therefore which nearly fits the values, this 3.73. so therefore we can tell that B is the best fit for this equation, for this data, whatever is the data given. Next, 20th one. Going into the 20th one, the graph of a linear function is shown on the grid. What is the rate of change of y with respect to x for this function? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. So now here, rate of change of y with respect to x is nothing but the slope. So you can take this as x2, y2. This is x2 and y2, this is x1 and y1. So you can just see over here y2 minus slope, which is equal to m. So m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 2 minus of 3.6 divided by 5 minus of minus 3, which is equal to, here you are getting it as minus 1.6 divided by 5 plus 3 is 8. So you're getting it as equal to minus 0.2. So therefore your answer is minus 0.2 is the answer for 20th one. First problem, which graph best represents y is equal to minus x square plus 6x minus 1. So in this you can see that this is a quadratic equation. In this quadratic equation you are having, it is y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is less than 1. Since a is less than 1, the graph which you get, the parabola which you get is in the negative, downwards. It is downwards. So when it is downward, the parabola is turning down. So it can be the option either A or D. So in these two, when you are considering, now what we have to do is we have to take the vertex point and we'll see whether it is satisfying whatever points are here. So this is the vertex point over here and this is the vertex point over here. So you know what is the x value over here. It is 3. It is nothing but here you are having x can be minus b by 2a. So minus b by 2a means from here what is a? A is equal to minus 1, b is equal to 6, c is equal to minus 1. So now you are taking that into consideration. What is b minus a? Here you are getting your b minus a is equal to here x is equal to b minus 2a means you are getting it as minus of 6 divided by 2 into minus 1, which is equal to minus 6 by minus 2, which is equal to 3. So you are getting a positive 3. Where is it positive 3? So in both of them the vertex is positive 3. Here also you are having it as positive 3 because you can choose between a and d. Both of them, and the graph is downwards, you know that. So therefore both of them are 3, positive 3 for both of them. Now we have to see how we will get the y value. Y value is what we can substitute in this x. So you are having a equation y is equal to minus x square plus 6x minus 1. So we will substitute 3, the minus 3 square plus 6 into 3 minus 1, which is equal to minus 9 plus 18 minus 1, which is equal to minus 9 minus 1. How much you are getting? Minus 10 plus 18, which is equal to 8. So therefore here you are getting y is equal to 8. At which point here? See, this is the point. So this is the point 38. Therefore this will be the correct option. The 21st one is option A. Now here you are getting it as 10 because here you cannot get it as 10. If you take 9 minus 1, you are getting 8. 8 plus 18, you're getting a very big value, that is 26. That is not at all there in the graph, therefore this option can be ruled out. Therefore A is the correct option. Now 22nd one. Going into the 22nd one, a company advises on a website. A worker tracked the number of visits to the website and the number of clicks on the advertisement. The table shows the data for several days. A linear function can be used to model the data. So number of visits to the website and number of clicks on advertisement. Based on the table, what is the best prediction to the number of clicks on the advertisement if 1500 people visit the website? So now here, which option can be correct? We'll just see here. It is a linear function. So here you can see that this model is a linear function. So it is equal to y is equal to mx plus b. So taking this into consideration, we'll see what kind of values we can take and do over here. So now here, what is m? We'll just see, taking any two values, we'll take how to find out m. So m, because it's here increasing 38, then 30, 53, it's given for different values, it's not given in sequence. So we'll take for any two data, we'll only select the two data whichever we have to take. We'll find out what is the slope first. So we'll take between 510 and 940. We'll just find out for this and then we'll do. So when it is these two values, we'll see. So it is 32 minus 53 divided by 510 minus 914, which is equal to, you can use the calculator for this. So what is the value we are getting? We'll just see. So here you are getting it as 32 minus 53 is equal to 21. So this is minus 21 divided by 510 minus of 914, which is equal to minus 404. So this will get cancelled. So 21 divided by 404 is equal to, we're getting it as 0.05, 0.051 or 52 you can take. So this is m value. Now how to find out b? We'll take one of the values and we'll put 5, 10 and 32 and we'll see what is b value, and then we can check out from there. Y is equal to 0.052 into x is how much? X is 510 plus b, and here are 30, y is equal to 32. So what is b? We'll see. So 510 into, using the calculator we are finding out this. So you're getting it as 510 into 0.052 is equal to 26.52. So you're getting here 26.52 plus b. So here 32 is equal to so much. So b is equal to 32 minus 26.52. If you're taking my 26.52 on both sides, minusing on both sides, so you're getting the value is equal to minus, it is, I'm sorry, 5.48 or 5.5 you can take. So now your equation, you got it as y is equal to mx plus b. Now he is telling that based on the table, what is the best prediction of the number of clicks on the advertisement if 1500 people visit the website? That is, x is equal to 1500 we have to put. Now here you know this equation is equal to, how much did you get for m? You got it as 0.052 plus x plus 5.48. So now putting this 1500 in the place of x, we'll see how much we are getting the answer. Y is equal to 0.052 into 1500 plus 5.48. So what is the value nearing to? We'll just see. So it is equal to 0.052 into 1500 is equal to 78 78 plus 5.48. So it's nearly equal to 83.48. So the nearest answer to this is H. So 22nd answer is H. We are getting the answer over here. Next, going into the 23rd problem, the graph of a linear function is shown on the grid. So now which equation is best represented by this graph, we have to check over here. So what are the 2 points on this graph? We'll just see. One point over here is 4 0, the other point is 0 minus 3. So we'll take one of the point and check whether which is satisfying over here. So now if you put this point 0 3 in this equation, what do we get? Are we getting the left hand side equal to the right hand side or not? We'll just check. So here you're putting y is equal to minus 3 over here. So minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 7 by 5 into 0 plus 7, because x is 0 over here. So you're getting, this implies that it's equal to minus 1 is equal to 7 by 5 into 7, which is, it is not equal to, because this is equal to 49 by 5, it is not equal to minus 1. Therefore this can be ruled out. Next, second one, we'll go into the second one, taking this y value, that is minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 7 by 5 into 0 minus 7, means it becomes minus 7, which is equal, which implies minus 5 is equal to minus 49 by 5. But here you are getting a very large value, it is over 9 point, it is nearly equal to 10. So therefore this is also not correct. Next option, will go into the next one. Minus 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 7 into 0 plus 7, which is equal to 5 by 7 into 7. This will get cancelled. So you are getting, which implies that minus 1 is equal to 5, which is also a wrong statement. So therefore this also cannot happen. Next we'll go into the last one. Check over here for the last one. Put in the place of y minus 3, minus 2 is equal to 5 by 7 into 0 minus 7, which is equal to 5 by 7 into minus 7. So you're getting minus 5, and here this is also minus 5 is equal to minus 5, hence the last option can be correct. So 23rd, the option is D. Next, going into the 24th one, which expression is equivalent to x into y to the power of minus 6 whole to the power of 2 for all values of x and y where the expression is defined. So now here you are having this in this way, so you can write this as x to the power of 2 into y to the power of minus 6 whole square, which is equal to x square into y to the power of minus 12. So where we are having this type of answer over here in H we are having. So therefore H is the correct option. Next, going into the 25th one. In the 25th one, what do we have here? College student completed some courses worth 3 credits and some courses worth 4 credits. So the student earned a total of 59 credits after completing 18 courses. So how many courses worth 3 credits did the student complete? So we have to check what is the answer for this courses. So here it is 3 credits, we are taking it as x. So it is 3x plus so 3 credits and some courses worth 4 credits. So 3 credits one, we are taking 3x plus 4y is equal to 59. The student earned total 59 after completing 18 courses. So the courses were x plus y is equal to 18. So now what do we do is, in these two we substitute one of them. So we'll take this as x plus y is equal to 18, means here you will be getting, if you substitute this, these are the two equations which we got. So we'll write this in this way. Student complete completed some courses worth 3 credits and some courses worth 4 credits. The student earned a total of 59 credits after completing 18 courses. How many courses worth 3 credits did the student complete? So now here we can form in equation here in this way. 3 credits, let the 3 credits part be x. Total number of courses are here 18. So both the courses, that is 3 credits course and 4 credits courses, together you are taking it as equal to 18 courses. That totally 18 courses. And 3 credits worth 3 credits here you are taking it as 3x, plus worth 4 credits you are taking it as 4y, which is equal to 59. The student who have earned total 59 credits using this 3 credits and 4 credits. Now we have to solve these two system of equations to get the values. So here, how many courses we have to find out what is this x over here. So in order to find out this x, what do we do is, now to make the coefficient of x equal, we are going to multiply this first equation with 3. So you get it as 3x plus 3y is equal to 54. So now this is the first equation which you are having, this is the second equation. So we are going to subtract these two equations. So if you are subtracting these two equations, 3x minus 3x will be 0. 4y minus 3y is y is equal to 5 we got. So now we have to find out what is this x over here. So substitute this value of 5 in this equation. So x plus y is equal to 18. So x plus 5 is equal to 18, which implies that x is equal to 18 minus 5, which is equal to 13. So answer for courses 3 credits course, what 3 credits did the student complete is 13 3 credit course they completed. So you can check for it. 13 into 3 is 39, plus 4 into 5 is 20, 20 plus 39 is 59. So that is the way we have to check it. So next 26th one, we'll go into the 26th one. The graph of the linear function f passes through the point 1 minus 9 and has a slope of minus 3. What is the 0 of f? So now here we have to find out first what is, it is having a slope of minus 3, it's in the function. So here you are having y is equal to mx plus b. So therefore here you can write what is the slope over here, it is minus 3. X plus b, will find out b because you know that it passes to the point 1 comma minus 9. So when it passes to the point 1 comma minus 9, we'll just put it in this. So minus 9 is equal to minus 3 into 1 plus b, which is equal to minus 9 plus 3 is equal to b, which implies that b is equal to minus 6. So now here you are having y is equal to minus 3x plus minus 6. This is the, so what is the 0 of this means, if you put x is equal to, no I'm sorry, y is equal to 0, what is the 0 of f means, you have to put y is equal to 0. So then you will get what is the value of x over here. So you are getting it as equal to, if put y is equal to 0, that is the 0 of f. So putting it equal to 0, which is equal to minus 3x minus 6. So you are getting minus 3x is equal to 6, which implies x is equal to 6 by minus 3, which is equal to minus 2. So therefore the answer is J, minus 2 is the answer. Now next, what is the value of the y-intercept of the graph of h of x is equal to 29 into 5.2 whole to the power of x? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. So now you know that always this is an exponential equation, y is equal to a into b to the power of x. This a is nothing but the y-intercept. This is the ratio which you are having, whether it is increasing or whether you can decide whether it's less than 1 or greater than 1. So it is here an increasing function, you can see very clearly. So y-intercept is nothing but here y-intercept is a. So a is equal to 29 is the answer. This is the answer. Next, 28 problem. The graph of a quadratic function is shown on the grid. Which function is best represented by this graph? Now you can see in this graph that here this is the point, this is a vertex point which we are having, and this vertex point, the point is 3 comma minus 9. You can see this is axis of symmetry is here. Axis of symmetry means it's symmetrical about this point, that is about x is equal to 3, positive 3. So it is symmetrical on both the sides. Now you can see that this doesn't pass through any y intercept, it is passing through the origin. So your y intercept is 0. So you have this, either it will be h or j, because the y intercept is 0. So now we having 2 points over here. This is 0 0 and this is 6 comma 0. We can substitute in these two equations and check whether which satisfy them, and then you can write down the answer. We'll just check if x is equal to 6, are you getting y equal to 0 or not. So here this h of x is equal to 6 into 6 minus 6 into 6, which is equal to 0 you're getting. So this is satisfying. This second j won't satisfy, therefore h is the answer. You can check even for 0 also, 0 0 or 3 or minus 9 also, you're getting the answer. So therefore this is the answer, H. Next, going into the 29th problem. Which expression is equivalent to 24x square minus 22x plus 5? So now here we have to find an expression in such a way that it satisfies one of this. You can see here 12x into 2x will give you 24x square, and 12x into 2x will give you 24x square. So now it can be the option between A and C. This is one of the easiest way to find out this we are doing. Otherwise you have to factorize and do, that is also one of the method. I'll show you even that method if you want. And the other, then you are having here plus value and here plus value. So the whole whatever is the equation or expression which you get, it will be all in plus, it will be all in positive signs, because you're having a negative sign here in between minus 22x. So it can be only this option, therefore 29 should be C is the correct option. In order to, if you want to check, you can be multiplying into which expression is equivalent, means you can just do multiply and see if you want between these two. 2x plus 1, so you're getting, just do distributive. So you're getting 24x square plus 12x plus 10x plus 5. So you're getting this as 24x square plus 22x plus 5, but this is minus 22. So this cannot be the option over here. We'll go into the next, that is C bit. In the C bit, what you're having, 12x minus 5 into 2x minus 1. When you're multiplying this with both of them, distributing 12x 24x square minus 12x minus 10x plus 5. So you're getting 24x square minus 22x plus 5. So therefore this you're getting the same expression as this, therefore C is the correct option. You can do it by a system of equations is graphed on the grid. Which system of equations does the graph represent? So now we'll find out what is this equation of this graph and what is the equation of this graph. Then we can tell which is the point of intersection very easily. So we'll take first what is the slope for this graph here. So you're getting here 3 minus 5 divided by minus 1 of minus 1, which is equal to minus 2 by minus 2, which is equal to positive 1. So positive 1 is the slope for this, so it can be h and j. We'll find out for the other one also what is the and here it is also passing, this line is passing through, you're having x, y is equal to x, it's passing through y intercept here, you're having for this line as 4 plus 4. So it can be most probably j itself, because here x plus 4. We'll check even for the other line also. The other line y is equal to, you're getting here what is the slope for this. For this second line the slope is 4 plus 2 divided by minus 4 plus 1, which is equal to 6 by minus 3, which is equal to minus 2x, and it is touching the y-axis at minus 4. So 2x minus 4. Where are we finding these two equations? In J. So therefore J is the correct option.